Okay, we're recording. We're at 349 Emerson, and right now we're looking at the city tap. We'll start pulling back. We're about almost 65 feet out. And right here is a big hole at the bottom of the pipe, and water is leaching down below the pipe itself. We located this out in the alley, and it was
4'9".
4'9". As you can see, a big chunk of pipe is missing, and you can see rocks, and that could be toilet paper as far as it goes, but it looks like rocks down there. This whole line is, for the age of this house, has some issues, obviously. We'll pull back and you can see some more. Nothing as bad as this, but there's cracks all throughout the line. So there's another one right there, right up to the top of the screen. There's a crack. As you can see it better there. I call them cracks. They're not breaks, they're cracks. So just be aware of that. There we got kind of a little bit of offset on this pipe here, about 56 feet. It's not too terribly bad though. That spot that we first mentioned was where Joe's cable got stuck at. And what happened is the knife goes outside the pipe, and that's why he got stuck. So we have another minor crack there at 51 feet. Another minor one at 45. That one doesn't concern me as much. Then you got another crack at 40 feet. Again, they're not too terribly bad, but they are starting to crack for the age of the sewer line. They're not leaking any water, I should say, unlike that first spot we saw. No, that's just, I think this is a circular crack at 33 feet. It kind of looks like a joint, but it's not, because there's our joint right here. I'm not sure if that's a joint or not. That might be a joint, I'm sorry. And here's a crack at 20 feet, 10 inches. So right here is where we have a tie-in from the kitchen sink. I don't know if it's still existing from the old grease trap. At 19 feet 3 inches. You can see it has roots growing into it. And that's from the kitchen sink. Whether or not that's still active, which I have a feeling it probably is, something to be addressed also in future. And here's our, I believe, our cast clay connection here at 17 feet. Might be right here, I'm sorry. A lot of debris in the pipe itself from the cast rusting out a little bit. Maybe a crack at 9-10 feet. Here's our cast, I'm sorry. So we located a line on the outside of the screen porch, but there is some clay tile underneath the bricks, just to be aware of that. This is ABS.
Kitchen sink is bypassed.
Is it bypass?
Right here.
Okay, good. That section where we saw that tie-in for the old kitchen sink restrap's been bypassed inside the house. What is that, Joe?
That was I thought it was a shower or something. It might could have been that floor drain. It's a floor drain over there that they bypassed.
Okay.
And that could be it. I was looking at that. I turned on the shower and nothing came out right there.
So here we are we went from the basement toilet. Overall, the sewer line has some problems with it. The worst problem is at the city main, where that break is at. That definitely needs to be addressed. Whether or not the rest of it does, that's really up to the homeowner. But for the age of this house, I'd probably recommend a full replacement, but at least fix the tap out in the alley. Thank you.